It's something that councillors in Dumfries and Galloway are hoping now to capitalise on. They believe that the average tourist adds £28 each day to the local economy. And Visit Scotland estimates that tourism as a whole contributes £380 million a year to the economy, although those figures were pre-pandemic. The industry supports, we do know, around 7,500 jobs in the area. James Mahon has been looking at efforts to promote Dumfries and Galloway as a holiday destination.
Just north of Dumfries, in the woods behind the village of Shawhead, heavy construction has started. The aim to erect 250 eco-friendly cabins for guests to stay in by this summer. Scottish tourism chiefs are welcoming new investment in the region, with demands growing for staycations over the last 24 months.
We really excel in the warmth of the welcome. We've got a diverse region where our natural capital is second to none. You know, we've got a UNESCO Biosphere designation. We've got some of the UK's best mountain biking. We've got 200 miles of coastline in this area. And also we've got these communities that are inherently connected to their own stories.
This holiday company believes the south of Scotland is a region with a lot of tourist potential.
It's also actually very accessible. So it's 40 minutes from the M74, M6. You're on the main ferry route from Northern Ireland. So we hope to pull guests right across the UK.
The eco-friendly cabins are made from renewable materials, and the village aims to recruit local hospitality workers.
By the time that this resort is finished, we'll be looking to employ 50 to 60 people directly on park. But I anticipate that number to be much higher when you look at indirect jobs in the local area and supply chains, etc.
Just across the A75, Maybe Forest has been hosting tourists for more than 20 years, but only recently has benefited from the new shift made by some travellers to stay away from the Highlands and come to the south of Scotland.
People in England, my daughter used to live in London, and people in England thought that Scotland started at Glasgow-Edinburgh line. They'd no idea that they'd gone through 100 miles of Scotland before they got to Glasgow.
Pre-pandemic, Mike's campsite was visited by extreme sports fans and mountain bikers. But over the last 2 years, his bookings changed.
A, quite a good place for families to come and stay, but B, as a niche market wedding venue. And that, like this coming year, we've got about 20 weddings booked already. And those, like I say, will all be 2 or 3 day events.
Dumfries and Galloway Council has also drawn up plans to attract more motorhome visitors to the region by encouraging landowners and small businesses to create overnight parking spaces to help draw more tourists in. James Mahon, ITV News, Dumfries.